up the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. I wanna taste the pain. I think I'm seeing all red. 2 bullets in the gun, 1 shot to the head. I need a blank space, cause everything is a threat. But I never back down, man, I'd rather be dead. I'm making love to fate, and she look better in bed. And I'ma rock this life till I take my last breath. I wanna make a change. I got 1 life left, so I'm gonna go down swinging, don't you forget. Everything is so boring. Can't get up in the morning. I'm so sick of the mundane and routine. I'm gonna break without warning. I wanna taste the pain. I think I'm seeing all red. 2 bullets in the gun, 1 shot to the head. I need a blank space, cause everything is a threat. But I never back down, man, I'd rather be dead. I'm making love to fate, and she look better in bed. And I'ma rock this life till I take my last breath. I wanna make a change. I got 1 life left, so I'm gonna go down swinging, don't you forget.
So I did kind of have an idea in my sleep, which, you know, I get a lot of good ideas when I'm sleeping, because my higher self be telling me stuff. I might not could do the light thing, because, you know, I'm apt to mess it up, but, do y'all need anything written, like a poem, or an introduction, or anything, that involves, you know, writing, because I'm pretty good at writing. I'd be happy to write anything up that anyone ever needs. I'm good at writing up legal stuff, you know, but I don't know, you know, if it's like some kind of annual celebration or something, you know, maybe you could write something about it, about the history of it, or write a poem that goes with it, or a little short story, you know, whatever. Just depends. I mean, I don't really know what it is. It's just a thought that come to me last night that, you know, I might not can help with the light, but I would still like to help. You know, I might could write something, or look something up and write about it for you, or, you know, anything that you need, literature-wise. I really think that everyone should think about writing down their own story or something like that, because you never know when you're not going to be able to pass it on orally, or, you know, maybe digitally, or, well, digitally will be around, but paper might not be. You know, depends on the AI influence, which is pretty heavy. So the Antichrist theories are running rampant. You know, the Pope's the Antichrist, Donald Trump, they're saying. You know, of course, they're still sticking with the King of England, you know, Charles. They've been saying it was him for a long time. A couple people saying AI. Most people are going with the Pope, though, it seems like. Everybody keeps forgetting about that little old French president. I don't think we should forget about him or the Shlomo guy over there in Israel. I don't think the Antichrist is one single person. I think it's a collective or a social memory complex. A hive. I think it's a hive. Huh. Ever noticed? I guess this was my lesson I got from just being quiet this morning. But you ever noticed how, like a bee, let's take a hive of hornets, for example. How a bee never gets out its lane. It never says, "Fuck you, Fred. I don't feel like working beside you today. I don't feel like flying with you all day long in your mouth. I just gonna do my own thing." You don't see a bee doing that at all. Bees will go down for that queen, man. They will go down, knowing they're gonna go down before they ever even get to the fight. They just don't matter. They steadfast. I imagine ants are like that too. I imagine a lot of insects are like that. The hive mentality. Colony, hive, what's the difference? Social memory complex, collective. Only small differences in our definitions of them. It's basically all the same thing, the Borg. It's the hive mind. That's the best way to put it. Now, fish ain't like that. Fish are just, they're kind of social, but they stay to themselves, and they don't really like other pond creatures. Unless they're going to eat them. A fish eat anything that catches its eye right. So they a little more freer. They probably want, they would probably be like the hippies of the 60s, the fish. The squirrels are like the neurotic 80s. Everybody eating Xanax. Everybody's mama eating Xanax and drinking bottles of wine while they at school. Come home and... Yeah, that was the 80s. Late 70s, 80s. Then you got a raccoon that's more like the 90s. Highly intelligent, but works at night. Works in the dark. Skulks around.